and welcome to your prenatal short and sweet hip tune-up. So this is for you if you just have a couple of minutes and you just are feeling that hip tension and you want to move it a little bit. So we're going to start onto our seat, and we're also going to be using a block in this practice. If you don't have a block, a thick book or a folded blanket that's firmer, or a firmer pillow, you can put that to the side. We're going to start on our seats, hands behind, feet a little bit larger than your hips. And then from here, we're just going to start to do a little side to side. So a moment, even though we're short on time, but a moment just to observe, to check in. How are your hips feeling? How does this movement feel? Is there a lot of tension? Are you stressed? And let's just breathe a little bit. So we inhale one way, exhale the other. So coupling our breath with the movement, inhale one way, exhale the other. One more time each way, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Letting the knees fall all the way to the right. You're going to lift up and look in that direction. Beautiful. And then from there, you can just walk your hands forwards as much as you feel. Obviously, depending on the size of the belly at this point, your flexibility, again, how are you feeling? If we are having a lot of pelvis pain or SBD pain, right, pushing into that pain is not going to be a good thing. So we find a place where we feel good in our body. Maybe we feel a little sense of stretch, and we breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, breath in, exhale. All right, gently come up. Now from here, you're going to turn yourself towards your back leg. This can feel a little awkward for this hip. That's an internal rotation. Your back hand comes behind, other hand either on the thigh or just on the ground. Breathe in nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, look over that back shoulder. Let's add in the neck just for a moment. So we inhale, turn the head one direction, exhale to the other. Inhale one direction with the neck and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Coming back behind through center. Now we're going to let the legs fall to the left. Same thing, you kind of sit up tall, turn yourself towards your right knee, sorry, your left knee this time, and then walk your hands forward. So if you already feel hip stretch being upright, you can stay. But if it feels good and juicy to come a little more forwards, you do that. And then just making sure wherever you are, your head and your neck are relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more breath in. Exhale. Coming back to center, keeping the legs the same. We're going to turn towards the right leg. Same thing. Right hand can go behind the back, left hand either onto the the thigh or onto the ground. We breathe in, and then exhale, we look over that back shoulder. Again, we'll add in the neck. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how much tension you're carrying in your neck. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right, come back through center. And then just a couple more times you can windshield side to side. Sometimes even just that little bit of movement starts to help things feel a little bit looser. Now we're going to take our block. This is one of my favorite prenatal moves. It is fantastic for your pelvis. It is fantastic for your hips. It is also great for birth prop. So we're going to take the block in hands and knees position. We're going to place that block under the right knee. We're going to shift our weight to the right. So I'll show you how that looks. So shift your weight to the right. Beautiful. And then we're just going to keep doing that. So we inhale. We're going to take our weight to the left. Exhale, shift back into the right. Inhale. Exhale. And one more inhale and exhale. Inhale, arch the back. exhale, round. So as we move through our cat-cows, you might notice that it feels a little more awkward than a cat-cow would. Normal, exhale. And learning also in pregnancy, what's the difference between something that's a little weird or strange or uncomfortable and what actually is pain, or what is your body telling you that's too much. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Moving to the other side. Block underneath the left, and then we do that little shift to the left. We inhale, let the hips come over, and I'll show that from a front view, and then we shift. So on the exhales, we shift in, and on the inhales, we shift out. Exhale. The breath here of whether the inhale or the exhale happens on the shift, one way or the other, doesn't really matter, just as long as you're breathing and you're moving. All right, now we're gonna shift fully into the left side. So a lot of your weight is on your left leg. Your hip, your knee, and the block are stacked. We're gonna inhale, arch the back, and exhale around. And of course, if belly is big and getting in the way, then we just shift, make our feet wider, make our arms more forward, whatever we have to do to be comfortable. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And one more, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. All right, beautiful. You can remove the block and then just come to sit on whatever you were using. And just notice. Movement does not have to be huge to make a difference for you. It can be that 5-10 minutes you have in your busy day, but it can make all the difference in how you feel throughout your pregnancy. If you're looking for more of a long form video, I do have 30-minute plus classes on my website, so you can check that out. See you next time.